Well, good morning, everybody. Okay, you were expecting to see me and Zelia Pantani. Unfortunately, she had a family emergency and had to go home. However, we're still gonna wing it, improvise, do some things. We had some questions that we wanted to ask the community, and so we wanna make sure that we do that, and then you'll get a little extra time for a break, run down to the vendor showcase. Okay. This was Zelia, we'll have her back. All right, so we're gonna do something that I've geeked out about for the last few weeks. We're gonna do some live polling. So this is where I'm gonna ask you to take your phone out, scan the QR code or type in the URL and the event code. We're gonna see how this works. But we're gonna start with some really easy questions. So I'll give you guys a few seconds to get that going. And for those of you that are watching from home, you can do the same thing if you want to participate. I'm not going to participate. I'm not a newcomer to the industry. I've been here for a very, very long time. Okay, we're all ready? I think I see heads nodding back there because these lights are really bright. Okay, all right. Well, it was going to be the mobile app, but we got this here. Okay, easy question. Which season do you prefer, spring or fall? So we'll give everybody a few seconds to get that going. And this is just to make sure the technology works because, live demonstrations, live polling, those types of things sometimes have a tendency not to work. So at that case, we would just resort to a show of hands. All right, everybody's got their answer in? Okay, can we see the results, please? And somebody want to help me out? Can we see the results? Are we having difficulties? This is why we do the test questions first, just to make sure. Woohoo, fall. Well, you're welcome. We're in fall now. It's quite fun. Yeah, I'm a fall person too. Okay, all right, next question. It's that time of year, pumpkin spice. Are you a pumpkin spice fan? Yes or no? I prefer it in pumpkin pie only, but that's just me. All right, everybody got the questions? We're good? All right, can we see the results for this, please? No! It's pumpkin spice everything these days. Okay, I can appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna go into the actual questions that Zelia and I wanted to ask you. And then we're gonna make a little announcement after that. And for those of you joining us late, you're just gonna have to watch the poll. Okay. All right, next question. How many newcomers just to the community meeting do we have? And if you are a newcomer, say yes, and if you are not, say no. I am not. I think this is my 11th one. I'm not sure. I've lost count. There is no no option, so we can only be newcomers? Yes. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. All right, fine. Let's see the results for this one. 100%, yes! Everybody's a newcomer to the community meeting. Welcome. The other thing that I was going to say, if you look on your badges, you would have a little 1 with a circle if you're a newcomer, first time attendee here at the community meetings. That's how you can also identify others. It'll be on the front. Is that right-hand side, left? Your left, my right? Yeah, that's how you can identify folks whenever you're in the vendor showcase, when you're walking around. We did have some nice little ribbons for first-timers. However, they got caught in customs, so maybe we'll mail those to you later on. All right, the last question, and this one is very interesting to me as well. How many newcomers to the payments industry, generally? So a little background with Zelia, she's been in the payments industry for a hot 2 years, fully during pandemic, working remotely, those types of things. So we want to know how many newcomers to the payments industry. I cannot say this, I've been in the payments industry. I started out in the payments industry, and it's just shy of 30 years in the payments industry. There's only a yes option. Fine. Okay. 100%? Any bets? 100%. But that's awesome because this was a, perspectives for newcomers to the industry. And for those of you expecting someone else to have a conversation, that didn't happen. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to do is we do have an afternoon break for newcomers in the vendor showcase at 3:10. That's on the next slide. But I wanted to say that I would love for you to send me questions. So if you get into the community meeting app, Cvent, and you go to your profile, click on messages, type my name in, drop me a question that you would like answered as a newcomer to the industry that you might want to ask of other newcomers, or maybe you have questions for someone who's been in the industry, since they were 12. Then drop that in there, and I'm going to use those as some icebreakers during our conversations this afternoon. So again, in the Cvent app for the community meeting, go to your profile, go to messages, type in my name. I should pop up. I think I'm wearing a yellowish shirt. Drop your questions, and we'll use that this afternoon. Okay? Okay. So in the exhibit hall, downstairs, floor 800. We're on 700 upstairs. The numbering doesn't make sense for me. The afternoon break at 3:10, come find me. We will be there. So if you're a newcomer to the industry, if you're a first timer for the community meeting, if you have colleagues you want to come and network with, please bring them, because we want to make sure that you get those connections, you build those relationships, because you never know who you talk to today that you might be, 5 months from now, be like, you know what, I met that person at the community meeting. I'm going to give them a ring. I'm going to send them an email. I'm going to get in touch with them. Thank you.